Hello, this is Meiji. You know, the findings of Msm Benefits is quite a lot. As we can see, Msm is what required as a cell building block, and then you can use this like to provide this permeable flexibility. So with this, right, you will end up having a lot of applications for MSM. So once your body has sufficient MSM, cells become more permeable, means they allow substances to flow in and out of the cells better, and it enables the body to quickly flush out undesirable toxins. If it's in the skin, now your skin will become like an auxiliary kidney, and millions of sweat glands, right, they will excrete substances that are too toxic once they are very permeable. And it keeps the level of toxins it has to manage low. If you soften the cell wall or the cell membrane, it allows allergen, foreign particle, and any free radicals to be moved out of the system, and it supports cases where there's environment allergen like dust mites, which is the most common allergen we're exposed to. Some of us are not aware, but in your bed sheets where you sleep, there are lots of it, because every day we sweat, we actually shed skin cells and all that. So this dust mite is actually an issue. For digestive system, it has been found food allergies, right, could possibly improve, or there could be a complete tolerance to these foods if you supplement with MSM. And similarly for constipation or any stomach issues. And then muscle issues, if the cell is rigid, fibrous, right, tissue, and they lack the, it lacks the flexibility and permeability, MSM actually restore the flexibility of the protein layer. So as we have said, it will allow fluid to pass through tissue more easily. And for pain issues, right, pain is actually if an imbalance. They call it an imbalance from between the pressure inside and outside of the cell. Once the outside pressure drops, the cell inflates, become red and swollen, and our nerve endings actually register the inflammation and we feel pain. Once we use MSM, we add flexibility again, as we have said, and softer tissue, and help to equalize the pressure so we don't feel so much pain. Then the next thing is diabetes. So just few days we mentioned this sulfur-bearing B vitamin, right, biotin. If it's deficient, it can cause high blood sugar. And then sulfur is also a component of insulin. So those with diabetes, the cells may become too rigid and impermeable, and when insulin carries blood sugar to the cell, it can't be absorbed. And pancreas works harder, is overworked, and is not functioning. So you will need to supplement with MSM so that you can get back this biotin, you can get back a proper cell permeability to allow your insulin to work better. Interesting finding also is for snoring cases. Snoring is actually a narrowing of the nasopharyngeal airway, right? It causes a turbulent airflow during the relaxed breathing. So there's this sound, this snoring sound. So what happens is when MSM is used in these cases, there's actually a lessening or absence of snoring in 80% of cases, possibly through these similar mechanisms. As I've said, the cell membranes are more permeable, so that it doesn't it will restore back to the original structure. So there are so many applications of MSM in almost, because it is used in every cell. So that's how important MSM and therefore sulfazyme is for us. So for sulfazyme capsule, besides MSM, it actually has a wolfberry fruit powder as well, which is a great component. It also has copaiba. Copaiba helps to support cases where there's inflammation. And the MSM component is 800 milligrams. So the estimated dosage that you can use, right, is maybe about 2 capsules 3 times a day. because just now we mentioned usually we don't exceed 6 grams a day. So with that, I've ended the sharing on MSM, sulfozyme, and the applications in the body. So tomorrow we're going to talk about another topic. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.